Hi, this is SJ Talks of Life coming back at you with another video. Um, we've had another shooting in Chicago. Um, Happened on the morning of the 4th of July um, the other day. Um, they was having some type of parade, and a sniper was on a roof and started shooting people, and he killed 6 people. 30 people were injured, and 6 people died. It's so much happening out here to the point where um, it's so much happening. I mean, it's so much happening that I'm thinking as far as my content, I'm like, it's like, am I gonna have time to cover my regular content? I had 3 videos that I was gonna do. Um, One was gonna be about women in singleness, single women. Um, do white women um, treat black men better? Do white men treat black women better? Those were gonna be the 3 videos that I had coming up. I was gonna clock those videos out this week. You guys were gonna get them this week. Now I have to push them back because of this incident, and I want to talk about increasing violence. Black women are getting murdered more and more. There's more cases coming up with black women getting murdered. So I want to talk about that and this situation with Jalen Walker. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to push my regular content back, and it's so much happening out here. It's this gun violence. I mean, it's got to be addressed. This gun violence is crazy. I mean, we are in a state of an emergency at this point. We are in a state of emergency. I don't know if what's going to have to happen. I don't know if they're going to have to get the National Guard out in these cities and start the police. Maybe the police officers are overwhelmed. The gun violence is getting so bad to the point to where it's going to get to a point to where the police officers are going to be overwhelmed, and they're going to need um, more help from the federal level. It's getting to that point where they might have to start calling the National Guard in on some of these major cities like Chicago, Detroit, going in even even some of these smaller communities are getting off the chain. But I think there's enough police presence um, in the small, like in my city. There's enough police presence here to because we're not our gun violence. Thank God it's not on 10. Knock on wood, and I hope it doesn't get that way. But we have, as far as in my city, because I'm in a small city, there's enough police here to handle different situations. I know we had a Juneteenth event uh, last month, and there was police, a good, strong police presence there. So I was really glad to hear that. And the festival went on without incident. No one got hurt or shot, or so it was really, really. And this was at a predominantly black park that they had it at, that gun violence has occurred at before. So I was really glad to hear that there was a strong police presence. I drove past it. I didn't go to it. But that was my concern. Especially get a bunch of black people together. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. Get a bunch of black folks together, you know. But it went on without incident, and they winded up having a blessed festival. I mean, they really winded up having a blessed festival. And because there was a strong police presence there. So I was really glad to hear that. So that's what's going to have to happen in these communities. We're in a state of emergency. They might have to get the National Guard in some of these major cities, especially Chicago, because gun violence in Chicago is on 10. It is on 10. They're going to have to start getting some National Guards in. Because I know Donald Trump was thinking about doing that. And that was one of the things that I did agree with him on. Donald Trump did actually talk about that. And for the record, I'm not a Trump supporter. So I don't want to hear that in the comment section. I don't do politics and I don't vote. So I'm neutral. I'm a theocrat. So I don't want to hear that. But that was one of the things that I did agree with him on, that he was talking about getting some National Guards in Chicago, and I think that's what they gonna need to do, because the gun violence down there is off the chain, and in some of these other major cities. I mean, that's what it's coming down to, because I think the police in these cities are getting overwhelmed, you know. And then the thing is, when they have it's summertime and they're having a lot of festivals and events and things like that. With situations like that, they need to have police on deck automatically. This was in Highland Park, just outside of Chicago. I don't know if that's. I've been to Chicago many times. I have family down there, but I'm still not for. I really. My niece lives down there right now. Got to keep her prayed up. Um, my niece and her fiance. I got to keep her prayed up. Um, I don't. I'm not really. Even though I've been to Chicago many times, I don't. Um, I'm not all that familiar with Chicago. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if Highland Park is a predominantly white. Is that a predominantly white community? I know it's just outside of Chicago, but it's still part of Chicago. Is that a predominantly white community? Just let me hit me in the comment section. Let me know what's going on with that community. But that's where it happened. So anytime when they have these events like that, they need to have a strong police presence at these events. It doesn't matter what it is and what community. Because, I think it's safe to say that, shooters are coming in all races. And, um, and we at a state of emergency. We gonna have to start having police officers patrol these schools. We gonna have to start having police officers, maybe a cop car posted in the grocery store parking lots. Um, we are gonna have to have cops when we're having events and concerts and things like that. They're gonna have to have police and security, a strong security police presence at these events, concerts, and all kinds of things. Because summertime now, so it's a whole lot of stuff going down, and they're having a lot of events and festivals and concerts and things like that. And so they need to have cops automatically on deck at these things. That's what it's come down to. That's what we've come to, because it's too much. It's the gun violence is on 10. It's on 10, and it, oh my God, it's crazy. I'm tired of hearing about these. I'm just. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section. But I'm just overwhelmed. I'm really really getting. I'm over. I'm overwhelmed. I'm really tired of hearing about. I mean, this gun violence is crazy. It's scary. I mean, it's really, it done got real out here. It ain't getting real. It done got real. It done got real out here. We is definitely in our last days, guys. It's time that we start really, really, really seeking God, cause it really done got real out here. It's really done got real out here, and it's gonna come. It's gonna come a time where, you know, We got to stay prayed up. I mean, everywhere we go, we got to pray. We got to make sure that we're aware of our surroundings. Folks is going into stores shooting up folks. They going into restaurants shooting up folks, and then it just going around just shooting people, just shooting people. And we're really gonna have to be on. Can't be so busy on your cell phone that you're not paying nothing, no attention. I know when I go to the store, I don't get on my cell phone when I'm in the store or when I'm walking into the store or nothing like that. I'm totally focused on what, while I'm going into the store shopping or whatever. And I'm completely focused. And I don't unless I have a reason to, unless I'm gonna film in the store, or unless I have or need to look up something, or I answer my phone. Um, and most of the time I have my phone on silent, and my sons are always chewing me out about that. But unless I have a specific reason to be on my phone, when I most of the times, 9 times out of 10, I am never on my phone in the store. I am very alert and I'm looking around me. Um, I'm not scary or paranoid, but just making sure that I'm aware of my surroundings. And that's what you're going to have to do when you're out and about, even when you're driving, because you got these fools out here on the road that's acting crazy. So, you got to make sure that, I know when I'm driving, I'm looking in my rearview mirror, I'm looking at my side mirrors, I'm looking all around me. Because you got these fools out here that want to challenge the police and go on police chases, and folks getting mad at people in traffic and want to shoot up folk. Oh my God, it's just, man, what in the world is wrong with these people out here? What is wrong? What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with them? It's like Satan has just it saturated these people's mind. I mean, Lord, I know God doesn't give us a spirit of fear, and we can't live in fear, but we just have to be, and then the expectation is that we're safe in our own home. That's the expectation, but we're really not safe in our own home. Years ago, and I did a video talking about it, I had a drive-by shooting at my house. I've already told that story um, a couple times, and I'm not going to go into it now, but to make a long story short, I had a drive-by shooting at my house years ago. And um, my cousin was shot. My son's cousin was shot at a couple places, but thank God, by the grace of God, he survived. That they were targeting him, so thank God, by the grace of God, he made it. He's alive and well, thank God. But and I've been paranoid ever since. I've been paranoid. I got a little PST behind it. I don't I get paranoid every time you know um, gunshots or whatever. Um, yeah, I got slight PSTD whatever behind it. But yeah. So I mean the PTS or whatever you call that. So the expectation is that you're safe in your own home, but you're really not safe in your own home when it comes down to it. So you really got to be vigilant, and you got to be, aware of, you know, when you're in your house, keeping your doors locked or windows. Or I know it's summertime, so that's easier said than done, but it just have to be. These people are on 10. A lot of people feel like they want to be armed so they can protect themselves, and um, my son keeps telling me I need to get a gun, and I just don't feel comfortable with it. So I just, but let me know what's going on in your city. But this gun violence is on 10. It's on 10, guys. We got to really stay prayed up. We're gonna have to really stay prayed up. because we in a state of emergency, and it's gonna come down to, like I said, they're gonna have to up the police presidents, up 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 all that. They're gonna have to do all that. So my prayers and condolences. I'm so tired of saying those words. I am so tired of saying those words. I don't want to have to now. More loved ones, more people are gonna have to bury their loved ones now, and it's sad. My prayers and condolences go out to these people's family members, these people's loved ones, and I pray over my family, friends and family, and everything that it's crazy. It's myself and everybody can stay safe. My sons, everybody can stay safe, and you guys be safe. Um, please be safe. Be aware of your surroundings. Try to avoid confrontation with people. And if you're in a toxic relationship, get out. If you're a woman and you're in a toxic relationship, get out. Get out. And don't get into no confrontations with nobody. It's not worth it. Especially if they got anger issues. It's not worth it. You know. So let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts on this Chicago shooting. Happened at a July 4th parade. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Um, and hit the subscribe, like, and share. And until the next video, stay safe and be blessed.